Right, Dick's buggered off down south again now. We've had 3 months off playing with his Escort, so I've just cleared the shed out because it was a shithole, and now I've got to start playing again. So we're cutting the around the screen. There was some rust, all these points here. So what I've done is I've cut out the bits of rust, just 3 little holes, and then grab a bit of paper, bleeding chair, going up and down. Grab a bit of paper and just hold it over the hole, fold it around and then just push into it, and that gives me a template of what I've got to cut. Probably can't see that. Anyway, I'll cut that out, stick it on a bit of steel, and then cut it out with the bench here. And I can just trim it up and weld it in there, which will be better than what it was, because before it was just gobbed up with a bit of Sikaflex and body filler, which is pretty shit really. Previous owner, muppet. I'll cut the first bit, so that's a little bit there. What I'm going to do, stick it on a magnet and then off that over the hill. So that'll hold that in place. And then better just tack that in place, it won't move. So there's that tacked in, and I'll just continue those tacks around there because I don't want to go too heavy with a welder, otherwise it'll distort the roof and that'll be shit. Now I've just got to do that one down there and that one up there. There's a little tiny one at the top which will just be a plate from the back. There's only a little pinhole, and then I can grind it up and you'll never know, it'll be like brand spanking new again. Well, you get anyway, the whole 1960s Escort. Sure. Okay, so that's welded all the way around now. I'll just grind that off and then a smear of body filler just to finish it off to get the proper shape, but it's pretty good anyway. Unfortunately this has had a bit of, I think they filled in where there used to be an aerial or something on the roof, and it's a bit shitty, but I should be able to just knock any filler out from the other side and patch the hole properly, because no doubt it's just probably got a load of body filler in there, so might as well do that properly as well. So I'll do that when I sand all the roof down, get all the paint off. So I'll do these other 3 holes, and that's that one done, and then we can continue around, loads more welding to finish off, loads more grinding. But I've got all day. So there's the next one, just cut it out of just a bit of tin. Just marked on when I'm going to bend it. I'll just stick it in a vise and just tap it over with a hammer. Should be close enough. So you don't get a really sharp bend, you get a nice rounded bend like the original, so hopefully that should fit. Pretty good, just a little bit more trimming, that'd be lovely. Small. Three down, one to go. So for this one, so it's only a little tiny hole just there. So what I've done is I've got a little tiny bit of steel there, just welded a bit of welding rod to it, and I'll chuck it up in the back there. So there's a bit of a heel just there, and I can stick that in there, and I can just weld that straight on, just fill it up and then grind it off, and it'll be lovely. And there that was gone. I'll just grind it up, and then that's the screen done. I suppose I better do this bit with the gutters. Got a little bit of a hole for it there, so I shall cut that out, remake that, and weld that back in. Just spot welds on around the bottom, around the back there, so I just got to tack around here. I might have to do it with the TIG. MIG welder might be a bit too vicious for it, so I'll have a go at that as well. So that's the next bit. I'm going to cut that out there. We'll just cut straight across here, and I'll just take the whole bottom off and remake that whole bottom bit, and then just re-tack it onto there. Gets rid of that. Or you could just fill it full of Sikaflex like the twat before, but we don't want to do that because that's retarded. Right, I'm going to cut this bit off now. You can see it, it's going to take a bit of it out. So that's the little bit I just cut off, gutter, and it's been repaired with Sikaflex, so someone did a splendid job in the past for that, for the Sikaflex and shit. So I shall remake that now. I've got to try and fold it over the same, so it's got a fold on there, so I'll try and get that same profile, and then I can weld that back on, and it'll be like brand new again. Right, after much cocking around, I've got that little bit, so hopefully that will go in here. Oh, bleeding zoom back out. So that should just fit in there like that. Take that in place, and hopefully you won't even know it's been done. It's quite a difficult piece to make that to get the right profile, so it's taking a little bit longer, but it's worth it in the long run because it'll be posh as. Well, that bleeding do for a day, but I've done that bit, so it's all back in. Just got a seam seal down the edge again as per original, but just so no water seeps down there. But as you can see, it's all back and in there. Just a smear of filler over there, you won't even know it's been done, so that's what we wanted to achieve, and it's done, so that's all good. Do some more tomorrow. Right, back playing with Dicky Dirt's car. Just started carrying on with this wing here. So, just ground all that off. That's all just tack welded all the way along. So I grind that off and it should come out like that. It's lovely and smooth. It's a little skimmer body filler, and then two become one. Look at that. Just got to do that bit there. The other side's already done. Both rear arches are done. That's what I did yesterday. And up there, screen. And then next on the agenda will be this front panel. So I'm going to stick it up on a couple of sawing horses, take the frame away, and get rid of all this front, which is pretty gnarly. It's had some abuse. It's been cut around and plated and filled and bogged and all sorts of old shit on it, so we'll get rid of that and then put the nice new one on, which is hanging up on the wall over here. So I've got the new front panel, which has got the vents in it and the red mount there and the top panel. Have a go at getting them on. Not today. Probably going to be next week for them bits, but I'll carry on with a wing. Marvellous, isn't it? Just finished welding all that up, so just welded all the way down there, all the way around there. A couple of tacks in there where it had a hole, so filled those in, and then just all the way down there. That's got to grind that off. And there's some holes where they had a stainless steel patch over there and a couple of other crappy holes, so we'll grind them off, and I've got to cut some metal out and repair the rest of the seals. There's some holes in here, so just along here where the door rubber used to go, there's holes all the way along there, so I shall cut some pieces out there and put some new bits in. The amazing thing was that this car had just been painted and they'd left that because the door rubber covered it. Bleeding muppets. Anyway, there won't be anything like that on it anymore. It'll be gone. So Dick can go rally crossing it or some shit, I don't know. I don't know what he's going to use it for. Or just posing. Right, just lowered the jack down, the A-frame, and I've stuck it on these couple of old sawing horses under there. You see that? So that body's secure on there now. I'll get rid of that. Now I'll cut this front panel off. Don't know if I'm going to do it today though. So I'm probably going to have to cook dinner. So see how we go in it. Right, disassembled the spit, and now I'm just going to get the angle on. It's cut straight down the middle there, get rid of that crap, and then I can just pick it all off a bit at a time and get it ready for the new one. I'm going to chuck the bonnet on it so we can get it all lined up properly, otherwise it'll be shitbox if we all it together and it don't fit in it. So I'll get all this cut off first. Right, the front's nearly all cut off, got just to cut all the other shit just around where the headlights mount to the wing there. Get rid of all those spot welds and rid of all the flanges there. Same over that side. And there's a good reason to take it all off because look at the state of that's rusty as fuck. So putting a new front panel on it was a good bleeding move. But I ain't going to do any more now. I'm going to go and cook dinner.
Just 'cause I ain't never had no nothing worth having, never ever, never ever